Hey guys, so I want to talk about one topic, and it could be a controversial topic depending on how you look at it. But the topic on this video is, don't be afraid of what could happen. It's like, okay, like, well, Samuel, like, what do you mean by that? And it's like, okay, it's like, consider yourself as a Christian, as a son or daughter of God, who is looking forward to, who is wanting to preach the gospel, but might be nervous of what might happen, right? I'm adjusting this variable ND filter, so if you kind of see it getting dark and light at the same time, that's what's happening. I'm just making sure my exposure's right. But I'll give you an example. So the other night, glory be to God, I met this young kid, and so it's like around 12 in the morning, like 12 or 1 in the morning, and it wasn't in I'm not going to say it was the most ghetto neighborhood, but I will say that it's definitely not a safe neighborhood to be walking around at night. And there was this kid. He was 20 plus, and he started knocking on some windows, and so he started approaching mine, and eventually he was like, bro, like I turned on my window, I think as soon as he got there, and he was like, dude, could you give me a ride somewhere? And I was like in my mind, I was just like, okay, like, this is a random kid that I don't even know about. And it sucks that I have to even think about this because, well, we live in a world that there's so much uncertainty. And so it's really easy to just judge immediately and just say no. So he asked me if I can give him a ride somewhere. And I was just like in my mind, I was like, yeah, dude, like, let's go. And so that's what I ended up telling him, right? And so I took him to where he needed to go. But the point that I'm trying to make is, on the way there, I got the chance to pray for him twice. And on both times, that he felt impacted because, well, homie was crying, and like, shoot, like, I'm not against it. Like, I cry when I need to, bro. I'm crying when I'm before the presence of God, because hell, like, what else can be, what can replace that? Right? You know what I mean? So, going back to my point, it's you can make an impact with someone, and I think it's really important that you take a step. Because one thing that I've learned more and more in this life is that it's not really about us. Like, it's not really about me. It's more about the people around me, and if I could make a small impact, I want to do that. Because, like, I know this life is really temporary. There might be hell going on all around my life, but, like, I'm only here for a moment. And that moment might be 5 years, 80 years, 90 years. But it's like, what is that compared to an eternity with Christ? So I'd rather take an opportunity for Christ, and even in that sense, risk my life, knowing that if it's for the gospel, it's worth it, because that's one of the things that it means to crucify the flesh. It's put yourself aside and put Christ there. And that's not a difficult thing to do, by no means, but it's something that's definitely worth doing. So you guys, God bless you. I hope this video was at least somewhat helpful. But the topic of it is, take a chance and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, it's for Christ. Obviously, like, don't put yourself in harm's way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's like, trust in the Lord that He's going to protect you when the time comes. When the opportunity presents itself, don't be afraid. But with that said, God bless you guys. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I know this is a short video. I haven't released a video in a minute. So I was like, shoot, why not? It's like, because I was making a video on my photography. It's like, because I've been really private when it comes to, like, doing photography for clients, but, like, I want to start, like, doing it, like, for the majority of people, and just at least for, like, the people here in my local area. And I want to offer my services, you know, because I feel like people are getting really ripped off. And I'm just like, you know, if people are getting ripped off, I might as well like just give people what they want and not rip them off, you know? Anyways, God bless you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you.